Shalom, shalom. First thing I want to do is give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostle, elders, great millstone. And salutations, you brothers, pushing this word with you, said it with charity. Yeah, so I was sitting there playing a game with the brother. It's just something through the spirit, I had to jump in the spirit, and something spiritual happened because I was debating. I said, well, did I do my sit down? I wonder if he did his sit down for the day. And then I said, damn, I need to do me a sit down. I'm sitting there playing this game. And got kicked from the server. Got kicked from it, right? So the brother called me and said that he actually thought the same thing. And he got kicked from the server as well. So we took it as they like, look, all right, through the spirit, Lord want us to jump in the spirit, And I was sitting there just thinking, and I was like, man, everything is spiritual, man. You can't take certain things for face value. All right. If you understand that the Lord is talking, all right. All right. All right. Hold on. All right. This is Job 33 and 14. It says, for the Most High speaketh once, yet twice, yet man perceiveth it not. So the Lord be talking to you, but are you catching that he talking to you? Are you picking up that he trying to get your attention? Because a lot of things that happen. A lot of things that happen to where. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Okay. All right, a lot of things that happen to where, you kind of you got to catch it, like somebody may say something, or like I remember the time when I was in the car with somebody, and it's something that I tell my woman. I say, she asked me, do you need anything? And I say, you got any salvation? Because I go through my little affliction. She was like, babe, you want me to get you something? I say, you got any salvation? She say, no, I can't give you that. All right. So when I was in the car, and just with a random person that don't talk like this, like just with a nigga, and we sitting there driving, and the motherfucker just said out of nowhere, don't worry, salvation is on the way. Don't worry, salvation is on the way. And I looked at her like, what the hell? So it's like, because I looked at her like, you don't even talk like that. You know what I mean? Which I took it as the Lord was like, just a little bit longer. So when the Lord speak, we got to be able to pick up on it when he tell us to move, or to sit down, all right, or or whatever it is that he want us to do, all right. And a lot of times you'll get your counsel from the men of the Lord that's around you, but at the same time you'll get it from whatever the Lord want, whoever he want to speak to you. All right, like the scripture, hey, look, the Lord made a damn donkey talk. All right, so if the Lord want to get your attention, he'll get your attention. All right. So this is another one. What was the one I was earlier? Okay, it just came to me. All right, this is Isaiah 55 and 8. All right, it says, "For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, saith Yahweh. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than yours, and my thoughts than yours." All right, it says, "For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither my ways are your ways." All right, so the Lord may not speak to you, you know, to where sometimes it's plain. Sometimes you gotta read between the lines to get the message. I like what how should I say? He speak in parables. All right. So sometimes you just gotta be watching to be able to pick up through the spirit, because sometimes it's not gonna just come to you just as a blatant answer. Just like me and the brother. Well, it was a blatant answer, but you got to pay attention to the blatant answer. Because me and the brother was like, look, the server cut off. We both got kicked from the server. All right. So I'm like, all right, whatever. Let me just get back in, because I tried to log back in the server and it wouldn't let me. So I'm like, all right, I gotta jump in the spirit. All right. And then for the brother to call and say he just thought the same thing and he got kicked from the server as well. And the guys we was playing with, one of the guys, they was getting off, but we was still finna run it back. But we got kicked off. It was three of us. One left. One was like, all right, let's keep going. But we ended up getting kicked out the server. So if you thought on the carnal level, you'd have been like, all right, some technical happened, but that technical issue happened because me and the brother both thought to ourselves at the same time, in the midst, right before the situation happened, that we should be doing the work before we keep going. All right. So, some things you just can't look at for face value. All right, you gotta really pay attention. All right, you gotta pay attention, man. Because like the scripture say, we gotta set ourselves upon a watch. All right, so not only are we watching for prophecy, they say what he will say. All right. All right. All right. Understand. All right. This is Habakkuk 2:1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I'm reproved. So we got to be watching, not only paying attention to what's going on, what really was going on as far as the times, and paying attention to what's going on as far as prophecy, but we got to also be watching for when he speak to us. All right. Because, hey, look, the Lord speak to you how he speak to you. All right. Me, sometimes it's a little bugged out. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. You know what I mean? So, but you got to be able to basically hear him when he talk to you. And then what you should be doing after, if he get on you, or if he wants you to move a certain way. Hey, like a brother that's not around, a dude that's not around once told me, man. He said, look, if the Lord wants you to have something, all right, it'll flow like water. All right. And that always stuck with me. All right, because that's facts. But if you steady getting resistance from something, all right, and you steady, like the scripture say, force not the course of the river. If you sitting there, the river flowing downstream, and you trying to row upstream, hey, you basically pushing against what the Lord want to happen. And he trying to help keep you away from something that'd be detrimental to you. You know what I mean? That'd be detrimental to that might cause you with you anguish. It might cause you a little headache or issues. All right, but if it flow smooth as water, then hey, look, it was meant for you to have it. All right, like it's plenty of times, just speaking that I done been to certain car lots, and I couldn't get a car. All right, like when I got my Mazda, but when I went to this particular, the Lord told me to go there. All right, and I told him what kind of car I want. I want a black car so I can put XYZ and do XYZ with it. All right, and I seen the car. I was like, damn, that's nice. And I want something that was good on gas. It had everything. I gave him a certain I had a certain amount of money, but the guy lied. The guy that was doing the application, the people who owned the car lot, lied and said I had $2,500 than what I had. I only had 2,000. They lied on the application and said that I had 45 so I can get the car. I was in and out of there in 30 minutes. 30 minutes I was in and out of there. All right. So if the Lord wants you to do something, if I didn't listen to the Spirit, all right, if I didn't, and what's crazy is I sought counsel before that whole situation. I actually called a brother and asked him, what should I do? And he told me to keep looking. And sure enough, 15 minutes later, 20 minutes later, the Lord tell me to turn there. All right. So, and I literally heard his voice, go there, and I literally bust a U-turn in the middle of the street. All right. And I don't do that, but I mean, I heard it as clear as day. All right. But we have to be in the mindset, especially what's coming out, to be able to hear his voice and to be able to pay attention when things are going on, to be able to know what he's telling us what we should do. All right. And how to handle certain things. All right. Because the Lord will bring something out, something to happen, and the Lord will bring something out months later just to execute something. But you got to be able to pay attention and add it up, and not just act, but fall back and pay attention to what's going on and not be hasty. Like the scripture say, do nothing in haste, man. All right. So with that, I just hope it was edifying. Just want to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh Shemam Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostle and elders of Great Millstone. And salutations, you brothers, pushing this word with true sincerity, with charity. Shalom and the Bible.